heart.
Freak my wad. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Deborah. Feel me, Deborah. Deborah. No, I'm stop. I'm gonna see if I can start posting up daily videos. I need to stop shaking this shit. Goddamn. So I'm gonna see if I can post daily videos, and yeah. So I'm gonna do a story time. I'm gonna do a story time when I first got stitches. So let's get into the video. Alright, so I was like in middle school, like I think like 7th grade, and this is honestly like my third take. Okay, to the story. I was in 7th grade, and I used to get in trouble a lot, and I'll do a story time video about me getting suspended twice in the same day. So, okay. I just came back from suspension, like my second suspension, and I came back from it, and I had a hat on, and I was waiting for the bell to ring, and damn, I'm trying to fuck. Okay, these kids are driving me fucking crazy. Alright, so Alright, so at this point, I was already getting fucking frustrated. Alright, so my story time video about me getting stitches. So, I was in 7th grade, and I used to get in trouble all the time. And I got suspended twice. So I came back from like my second suspension. But I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell y'all why, like in another. Alright, I'm gonna tell you about the second story about me getting suspended twice. So, back to the story. Alright, so I had like a hat on, and I was waiting for the bell to ring so I can go to class. And I took off my hat. I guess I took off my hat and I clipped it like on my book bag. It was like a snap hat, like one of them snap packs. Packs? Can I talk? Hats. Feel me? Them snapback hats. So I snapped it on my book bag, and the bell rang. Mind you, my school, there's like 2 different like areas you can like wait for the bell to ring. You can wait into the auditorium or the courtyard, because we used to have a courtyard. And I was in the courtyard, and the bell rang, and you know there's a lot of kids. So the bell rang, you know, we all rushing, we all going upstairs. I went and put my stuff in my locker and went to my homeroom and stood there, you know, waited till the second bell rang. Well, actually the first bell rang, so I can go to my first period class. So I'm going to my first period class, and it's all the way downstairs, like it's the basement. And I had LA. So I'm going, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna see if I, you know, because I'm going down there, I'm gonna see if my hat is in the courtyard. So I see one of my friends, she has my hat. I'm knocking on the door like, yo, can you pass me my hat, bro? Like, I'm knocking on that bitch. Yo, can you pass me my hat? So oh shit, she runs to the other side. She runs to the other side, and then I went to the corner. I cut the corner, and there was like 4 more people, 4 other people, and I'm over here like telling her, yo, can you pass me my hat? And we're literally next to like the band room and the girls' gym locker room. Between that and and there's a bathroom. So we're there, and I'm asking him to give me my hat, and they're not listening to me. So they're literally playing hot potato with me. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, I just want to go to class, and I just want my hat back. So, and then they threw it to this boy, and he got my hat, and I don't like him because I was bullied by him, bullied, excuse me, by him when I was in elementary school, and yeah, I really don't like him. So he was not giving me my hat, and then he decides to rub my hat on his dirty ass. Like, huh? Huh? What? And then gives it to me. So I'm already heated. I'm like, bro, I came back from suspension, like the second fucking suspension. I already came back from, and now I'm coming back to this bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? So instead of me clocking that nigga in his nose, like punching the shit out his nose, bro, I walked away, and like what I punched is like, it was like a kind of like a fire hydrant, like kind of, but it was like a box. It was like a box and it had like a little glass thing right here. So like I remember like walking, and like I like blinked for a second. I got so mad I punched the glass. So I punched the glass, and then like my hand started bleeding. Everyone was like, "Oh, like you okay?" And one of the girls walked me to like the nurse's office, and I had like a whole blood trail to the nurse's office. So it was like all the way downstairs. I never made it the first period. The second bell rang too. I was late anyways. So I'm walking to the nurse's office, and the nurse rushed me into the bathroom area. She was like cleaning my hand, like taking all the blood out, and then she put like some like liquid on my shit. It burned so much, and then she wrapped it, and then she told me to keep my hand up like this. I'm like, yo, like my hand's getting tired, like bugged out. She was like, nah, keep your hand like that, cause the blood and stuff. So I was like, alright, whatever. And that shit, and then she called my mom. She called the ambulance too. I had to go in the ambulance truck. Took me to the hospital, Stanford Hospital, and I saw the nurse, everything, blah blah blah. And then now I'm in the room, and they about to put stitches on me. So they what they first did, like they numbed this area first. They numbed it, and that didn't really hurt. When she did it, I didn't really feel nothing. But like they had to poke, like this, no lie, they had to poke my wrist like 5 times, because I felt that shit. I was like, this shit hurt. I was like, nah. So after I was done, I got my stitches. I went home chilling. I didn't go to school for like a good week and a half, like 2 weeks I think. So after I decided to go to school. So every time I will move my hand with my stitches, because I will always have them covered, because I need them to have them covered. So every time I'll move my hand, it was especially on my wrist area, a big shooting pain and go here to all the way here, and it will hurt like a bitch. It will hurt like a bitch. And I was like, yo, I didn't know why. So I'm like, yo, the stitches is on my nerve or something, because that shit really hurt, bro. But then I got the stitches off, and then the pain don't do that. That little sharp pain that I told y'all about, it don't do that to me no more, because it was the stitches that it was a stitch that was on my nerve. So, and then I didn't go to the doctors to get my stitches off. I took them off by myself because it was coming off. They said they come off by themselves. I was like, alright. There was one point that I thought I was really gonna just stay with that stitch my whole life, because that shit looked like my skin was going onto it. I was like, ew, what the fuck is that? But that's my story time video. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I'm gonna see if I can post a new video tomorrow. I had to retake this video the next day, well today that I'm doing it now, because I was getting really interrupted. Really interrupted every time. But I'm gonna end it off here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!